Hello. Hello, 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 hello. And welcome to your December 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. Now, I did just do the 2021 yearly forecasts last week, so those will already be posted by the time that these go live. It's a lot of readings. I have my flames in the foreground, and I would like for you to, of course, prepare to shed anything that you wish to leave behind in the year 2020 and not bring forward with you into 2021. A lot of our holiday rituals and winter rituals are centered around purification of energy and moving forward into the new year. So, start thinking about all of the things that you would like to bring into your life in 2021. I'll give you a moment to think about that. Of course, focus is going to be a challenge for this part of the video, so I hope that you'll bear with me. Now, in order to bring new things into your life, you're going to have to get rid of things that are no longer serving you. It's the same as if you were cleaning out a storage space, or your car to travel, or your bedroom if you want to get a bigger bed, or your closet to bring in new clothing. Sometimes you change your sense of style slightly, and certain garments no longer fit, or they become worn and tattered, and it's time to replace them and get new things that fit your new self better. So now, I want you to, in relation to the things that you'd like to bring into your life, consider the things that you're going to have to let go of before you're able to bring those things in. And I want you to send them into the flames. Alright? Just keep focusing on the flames. And the things that you're letting go of, just release right into that light. You're doing a great job, by the way. Thank you for supporting this channel. It really means a lot to me. I do have things that I'll be releasing so that I can bring new and better energy into my life in 2021. Don't be so quick to throw the whole year out, though. I know that together we've been going through a lot of personal transformation this year, and it's important to remember that in order to bring in new things, you have to let go of the old. And sometimes you don't want to let go of things that you end up having to put aside in order to bring the new things in. Just because these things are comfortable, familiar, beloved even, you have to trust that you're letting go of them because better things await you. And just continue. Continue, 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 continue. Continue to release that energy, the old energy, the worn, well-loved energies that you need to release in order to bring in new things for 2021. I am going to trust at this point in the year, because we do this for most of the readings that I do, that the toxic energies you've already let go of. But if you're holding on to any of them, please do feel free to release those into the flames at this time as well. Great. Awesome. Thank you again so much for joining me. Let's get into the reading. Leo, and welcome to your December of 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. So let's look first off at the current position. You're coming out very strong here. We have the Queen of Swords. So if you have air energy in your chart, this could be referencing the air energies that you have in your chart. And it's crossed by the King of Wands. King of Wands is definitely fire energy. But basically, what these two cards together are telling me is that you are more than capable of not only communicating your intentions, but also carrying them out during this time. From the Enigma deck, also we have the knowledge card coming out. So, being aware of the information that you need to be effective during this time. Let's look here at the past. Past. We have the Chariot coming out in the reverse, and this could be about a past victory. We also have the Bell coming out with that card in the past, and the Bell is not just about an alarm being sounded, an alert. It can also be about, you see up here in this corner, there is a small demon flying away. Often bells and loud instruments are used in ritual to drive out evil spirits and purify a space. So it's possible that there was also some kind of purification that occurred in the past, and that's related to this victory. Alright, let's look at the current events in a little more depth, because I've already put out the 2021 forecasts. I'm going to talk a lot more about the current events in December. So the card in the middle is going to be things as they are. The card off to this side is going to be your perception of how things are, and then the card off to this side is going to be others' perceptions of your situation. So let's start in the middle if we can. And here we have the Two of Pentacles, and it's in the upright. So I feel like things are coming into a state of balance or equilibrium for you, Leo, in the month of December. Let's look at your perceptions of the situation. You have the Ace of Cups, and that is in the reverse. This could be perceiving that there was some kind of relationship that was supposed to start and it didn't. Or this could be about emotional energies that are coming in 2021. Alright? And we are going to pull some more cards for these after I'm done with the main part of the reading. But this Ace of Cups, as you can see here too, it looks almost like the cup is running out, spilling. You might find yourself experiencing a lack of energy at this time of year. Let's look at others' perceptions of the situation. And we have the Ten of Wands in the of Wands can also be about oppression. So it could be that others who seek to control you find no foothold. Let's look at the future position now. And it's the Nine of Cups. Now here it is in the reverse. So to me, that speaks to a victory coming in the future, a wish fulfillment coming in the near future. And we have the Water card coming out with that as well, which is very much Cups energy. It could be referring to water energy in your chart. So for example, I'm doing these readings around the weekend of the new moon in Scorpio, and moon in Scorpio is actually in my natal chart, so I've been feeling very drained actually during this time, but I understand that it is for my greater benefit later, that there are things going on that are just going to make me feel drained right now. And this also going with that Ace of Cups. But water energy is very polemically opposed to fire. And of course, Leo being a fire sign, it's possible that you will feel your energy somewhat extinguished in the near future. But understand that it is because you're doing a lot of work inside that you don't recognize yet. Let's look at your hopes and fears. And then your goal or destiny card will be here, and your final destination is off to this side, okay? Now here in the hopes and fears, you have the Page or Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. And this could be a fear that some kind of economic situation you are pursuing is a non-starter. But again, we have that Nine of Cups in the future. So I don't see that as being the case, although I have to say that I don't see very many pentacles in this reading. We have the Page of Pentacles here, and then we also, remember, have this Two of Pentacles in the upright. Some kind of equalization, some kind of balance taking place for you in the month of December. Alright, sorry. Let's look at your goal or destiny now. And in fact, it is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So, some kind of financial cycle ending, but perhaps not by the end of the year. I think this is something that's going to come in much further down the road for you. And your final destiny for this reading, it's very good. It is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Fortune turning in your favor. So let's look more at the current situation. I'm going to draw some cards from the Enigma deck. In relation to each of the positions, the current situation. So as far as this Ace of Cups in the reverse is concerned for you, we have the Heart. So indeed, be yourself. And of course, the banner on the heart reads, love and hate. Remember, you can hate someone with all of your heart as well. We have hierarchy here, and the hierarchy card is about situations where there's a pecking order. So it could be that you are involved in an organization where there's definitely like a hierarchy, and this could be anything. Even artistic circles are subject to some kinds of hierarchy. And then finally we have the tree, and the tree is about things that take a long time to grow and develop. So again, looking at this 10 of Pentacles being in the reverse, I don't see that as being the 10 of Pentacles not occurring for you. I just see that as it being something that's much further down the line. Let's look now at the 2 of Pentacles. Alright, we have the magic card. So it's possible that you are involved in some kind of manifestation ritual cycle right now. Divining, in fact, what we're doing right here and right now. Here on the card they have divining rods, so it could be that you use a pendulum or dowsing rods in your practice. And we also have the beast coming out. Now the beast is a little bit like the devil card from the tarot deck. It's possible that you are able to balance during this time any kind of malefic work that you feel the need to do with your manifestations. There's not just evil, you know. There's got to be a balance, unfortunately, in this world between good and evil. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. But finding that balance between the things that you love and hate, for example, between your anger and your ecstasy. And the reminder that you are still subject to the same emotional problems as the rest of us. And finally, let's look at this 10 of Wands in the reverse. So we have the love card coming out now. It could be there is a relationship in which you have been carrying a lot of burdens for another person, and you're no longer willing to do that. We have the obelisk here as well. An obelisk is usually in reference to solar worship of some kind, pointing at the sun, but can also be a memorial, can also be in honor of someone who is still living, but definitely about the connection that mortals feel to their higher power, depicted in a concrete form. And finally, we have sometimes to deleterious result. So sometimes the moth can be a very similar energy to Icarus and a warning not to fly too close to the sun. It's important to feel that love, to feel that warmth, and feel that connection, but not to get so close that it burns you. As it relates to this Ten of Wands in the reverse, it could be a certain heaviness relating to your relationship with the sun has been released, or because we are entering in the northern hemisphere, the winter months. This could be portending a seasonal depression. It could also be well, like a lot of us have had burdens to carry this year. One might argue that quarantine itself is a burden to a lot of people. And it's possible that you are letting go of it as a burden and instead recognizing the more positive aspects of it. And this could be something that precedes the month of December. This could be more like an ongoing situation for you as well. Alright, Leo. That'll be it for your month of December reading. Don't forget the 2021 forecasts are already posted, so you can watch those as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great month. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this reading, please do like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And I am coming up on my 1,000 subscribers, so if submissions haven't closed yet, be sure to fill the form out down in the description for a chance to win one of 3 free readings. Now, I wanted to do something at the very end of this video. This is the end of year reading, so part of that is clearing out any of the old to make room for new energies to come in 2021, right? So I am going to use these tuning forks and create some binaural resonance. Binaural resonance for you to create an alignment within you that will serve you well moving into 2021.